So, okay, I duplicate my part of my tank into this model. Oh, sorry, I moved that way. Let's hide the caterpillar part and let's get started. So first, you need to understand the structure of the caterpillar. Basically, it's a tire that's wrapped around the tank's wheels. Now, tanks have very unique looking wheel. It has two weight-bearing wheel and 12. I have no idea what this wheel called. It's just wheel, right? Okay. And this is one of the unit of tank. Unit from the caterpillar. As I explained, it's basically a interlocking structure that can interlock with itself or its duplicate, whatever. Okay, so the first step we need to do is go to side view and create a curve that it doesn't matter which curve you use, as long as it does the trick. So basically you need a curve that's approximately even spacing. Okay, that's it. Now you have a curve. Now you just go into the maybe I moved too fast. Now you go into the control vertex mode to move things around so that your controlling vertex are basically even spacing and wrapped around the wheels perfectly. Let me just finish. Oh, sorry. Let me just finish that. That looks still a little bit odd, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay. Sorry. So next thing you need to do, this curve has beginning and end. So what you need to do now is go to surface and then edit curve, close open curve. It's gonna snap back to a loop. Loop. Now we have the track, we have our little unit. What we need to do is very simple, very simple. Simple. We align them up, or we don't even probably need to do that. Select the two of them and in animate menu set, animate motion path, attached motion path. Now this is automatically done, right? But a couple of things we forgot is that one of them is you need to make sure you have enough time on your time slider. So for this caterpillar, I know that I need about 100 pieces. Let's give it 200. So yeah. So make sure you have enough time on your time slider and do that again. Here we go. So basically it's just gonna animate like how you animate anything in Maya, it's gonna here it's gonna slow down on the beginning and end point. Yeah. So what you need to do in order to delete that, not delete that, but what you need to do to avoid that is, let's go back, is go to Windows, Animation Editor, Graph Editor, select this, and that's the value that you're looking for. And go to this curve, and as you can see that its speed, it gradually speed up and slow down at the beginning and the end. What you need to do is just this. Now it goes evenly, and as you might want to see here, it creates a perfect loop. There's no there's no beginning and end point that's very prominent. Next thing you need to do is very simple. Create animation snapshot. Sorry. However, the default setting is, let's come here and see. Default setting is start with 1, end with 10, and create one segment every 1 second. So it basically gives you 10 seconds. Now you want to select this, and I know that I need about 100, so every 2 seconds is for me. Snapshot. Yep. So let's see how the spacing. Oh, wait. The spacing looks fine. So basically, what it really is that, sorry, what it really does is it makes this part, into this, it locked this part into this part, which I have no idea what the name is. So you can so it locks themselves in a chain. It's not off by much. So as you can see, we are probably very in good hand. Except there's one complication. Let me undo that. Here, the ring structure is over here, but for this one, the ring structure is over here. As you can see that it flipped. Now why did it flip? Honestly, I do not 100% sure this is the proper explanation for this. I think what happened here is let me undo this. Let me undo these and go back to the animation. What happened here is a very common problem in animation called gimbal lock. At least I think that's what it called. What it means is, well, if you don't know what it means, please look it up. It's actually very tough to explain, except especially for me. So what it basically is that when some of your when one of your axes rotation value reach 90, as you can see here, it's the X, rotate X. When it reach 90, it's gonna automatically give a value to y-axis, so the system would think that it can move fine, but in reality it does not. right? It just flicked my damn thing. So as you can see that, whoop, right? And this will happen twice. When you move here, it's gonna whoop, flip again. So unlike how we usually solve the gimbal lock, which is changing the rotating order on this X, Y, Z, yes. Now usually the problem, when you have the problem, you are rotating on the last axis first, but here we're rotating the x-axis first. So I'm not sure why this is happening. We could try and that might take a while. Okay, let's try reverse the rotation order, and then do it again. Is it fixed? Let's see, is it fixed? Huh. Oh, never mind. This will fix the problem just fine, I guess. Wait, no. Nope. No, it doesn't fix it. Oh, it flipped again. Yes. Okay, so when I snap that to this, when I create the motion pass animation, it changed my rotation order back to its default. Okay, so I guess you can't really fix that. But there is one way you can solve this problem using the motion pass node. It's called front twist. So what you need to do is find exactly when the flip happened. Now I modeled this so that this side there's an opening side, so I know that it should face towards the wheels, so people can see the hole in my model. So that's how it's supposed to be, and that's how we're gonna do it. Let's zoom into our frames. So 180, it's wrong. 181, it's right. Okay. Which one was it? Sorry. Okay, front twist. Let's select and key select it, and then move back to the wrong frame. Give it 180 spin, so that it's gonna do just fine. Next thing you need to do is find the next place that it flipped. So this is where it flipped again. So let's go over here, select key selected. Wait, was I on the wrong frame? Oh no, I wasn't. Okay, and 180 spin. Voila, there you have it. When you do it like this, oh, sorry. Oh, right. I forgot to write the curve. So that'll be this one, and we'll have it smooth and correct. Oh wow, what just happened? Now usually when I tried this last time it actually worked, but for some reason wait, what just happened? Huh. So it looks like my Oh, I know what happened. I apologize. Sorry. Sorry. So, what happened here is when I reset the speed of its movement, the time that the flip happened changed. So last time when I was on 80 frame, it's over here, but now on 80 frame, it's over here. You see the shift. So still no problem. We just need to find where it spins. So it's 70 and 71. Let's go to graph editor. Select that and select this curve. So it will be 70 and 71. Excellent. There we go. Now over here it is 171 and 172. Go back to graph editor. 171. Oops. Oh, sorry. That's 17. Yeah, that's the 172. Wait, no? Well, no. It is 171. And that is 172. Yes. Now we have it, finally. A smooth movement throughout the entire track. The next step is simple. Very, very simple. Create animation snapshot. Voila, there you have it. Oh, and don't forget, you need to delete this original one because because you can use this. Now, there is one drawback of this method. I cannot animate these caterpillars. You might ask, what if I just select every single one of them, and then attach it to the curve, right? I can show you what's going to happen. I know exactly what's going to happen. So if you select this right now, attach it to the curve. Well, let's not waste time on this, sorry. If you do this, it's wrong. It's just wrong. No? Right? It's just wrong. And even if you fix everything, which was because of the center is over here, even if you fix everything, all the tile is going to crumble into into all the piece is going to group into one big gigantic unit and then rotate it together, and it's gonna look awful. Now there is one way to animate, but it's actually a lot of work. What you need to do here for that method, and which I do not recommend, is select the curve and your unit and then duplicate it over here. Duplicate using the duplicate special menu. Let's reset this, and would be just fine, but you might want to do a new group. Never copy instance. Let's just make a direct copy, and here you need to click the duplicate input graph. So yeah, I can't even move this. Oh, okay, I guess I can. Sorry. And it's gonna move exactly at the same speed, so what you need to do is, oh sorry, let me just explain what I just did. So when you duplicate this and this, what you really need to duplicate is the motion path node over here. Now when I click duplicate special with the duplicate input graph, it's gonna make another motion path 2. And but if you duplicate in another way, maybe it's not going to get duplicated, or maybe it will just link this to the original motion path and not move at all, or move exactly the same as this one. Now with this new motion path, what we can do here is go to a graph editor for this new motion path node, which is this, and what you need to do is offset everything by 2 seconds. So over here is 3, here is 203, I guess. No, you can't do that. Can I? 203? Well, let's just do it for now. And 73, 74, 175, and 174. Now this is gonna be a very huge pain in the ass when you have to do this for 90 times. Sorry, 100 times, right? And as you can see, it jumped here. Right. So I do not really know how to do this the right way. Yeah, I don't really know how to do this the right way. So once you have 100 piece, your wait, did I offset everything by 3? Sorry, it should be 2, but never mind. This will be how you make a caterpillar, how you animate a caterpillar. Every single unit on this path, on your caterpillar or on your other belt-like stuff, will have to have its own motion path and its own motion path node, so it will move separately. But as you can see, it's actually kind of fine. So if we want to go the extra mile and duplicate this for 90 times and go back in and change offset its motion path, oh crap, this is so confusing, and offset everything by 2, you can do this. It's actually a viable solution. So there you have it. Thank you, and bye.